Most people don't know where agricultural research is actually conducted here at Penn State. Much to my surprise, these fields are located approximately 10 miles southwest of University Park. But this 2,000-acre field wasn't always here. The first agricultural research fields were located just east of the original creamery, exactly where McCoy Natatorium stands today. In the 1950s, more land was needed to accommodate the huge influx of students after World War II. Russell Larson, the department head of horticulture, took on the task of finding a plot of land close to the university with good soil for growing crops. In his search, Larson found 3 contiguous farms owned by 2 sisters, Maud and Gertie Miller, who agreed to sell Larson one 150-acre section in 1958. In 1965, the sisters sold the adjoining properties, totaling the farm to 450 acres. And by pure coincidence, most surrounding farmers were retiring and sold their property as well. The farm also expanded in 1990 when Penn State purchased 4 additional farms, making Rock Springs a single unit of 2,000 acres. It was soon after dedicated the Russell Larson Research Center. When people consider horticulture, many people think of rain or sunlight, but many things can happen in the weather with both positive and negative effects on plants. Bob Oberheim explains more.
It's been a crazy weather year, as everyone knows. You know, we were so wet early on, and as a farm manager, I was really concerned because when it turns off, it really can shut off for a long period of time. So drought conditions are real tough to try to do research. We need uniform moisture and temperatures, and a couple weeks ago when we had the high, almost 100-degree weather, it just shuts down the plant. So there's no new growth taking place. Fruit development is not normal at that high a temperature. We do have the ability to irrigate, and a lot of our work is done with trickle irrigation. So all we're doing is a slow drip right to the plant itself, which helps on weed control because we are not watering the weeds then, we're just feeding the crop that we want to with water. So there's a couple aspects. High temperatures detrimental to growing research crops, moisture supply, and the other thing with this time of the year and the possible thunderstorms, when they say, you know, high winds, hard rains, and possible hail, that's just not the words I want to hear, because hail at this time of the year will just shred a crop.
Every year in August, Penn State hosts Agricultural Progress Days, which is Pennsylvania's largest outdoor agricultural exposition here at the farm. Bob also took the time to explain the dual purpose of this event.
And it's dual purpose. Number one, it allows the college to showcase the different program areas and the different types of research that we're doing throughout the year for the taxpayer, but also for the producer. Then the other part of the show, because it's expensive to put on a show this size, we have almost 435 exhibitors. We'll get 40,000 people over the 3 days. So the commercial exhibitors come. And that's the John Deere, the Case IHs, the Kubotas, the seed corn companies. And they come because it's an excellent opportunity for them to interact with their producers, with their potential customers, and they can showcase the newest of equipment. And once again, it's a great way for the College of Ag at Penn State to showcase what we do for really the people of Pennsylvania and the world, you know, throughout the year with our research.
More of Bob's interesting interview can be found on YouTube, which is linked to Weather Not's Facebook page. In today's ever-changing economy, the need for newer and more efficient ways of farming are constantly in demand. It is great that Penn State not only researches, but also reaches out to the community. For Weather Not, I'm Mary Sharkey.